Hi everyone, I'm Zoe. Today in this lesson, I'm going to solve this trigonometric equation. Okay, 2 cosine square of theta plus 3 cosine theta plus 1 equals to 0. Everything is based of cosine. Okay, cosine theta is the squared and cosine theta to the power of 1. Okay, we know that this in this equation cosine theta is variable, okay, or unknown. We going to solve this one. Okay, cosine theta is can be variable. We can say that just suppose that cosine theta is x. Okay, that it gets 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. This is quadratic equation. We can solve this one. Okay. Okay, we can just replace here 2 cosine square of theta. We can say 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. Here, just this leading coefficient 2, 3, something. It's not easy to factor out a number of this one. The easiest way is this. We have this formula, x equal to, this is b, this is a, this is c, right? We have negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac. This is general formula for quadratic equation, yes? And 2a. In this case, x is negative b is negative 3 plus minus. B squared gets 9. Yes, 3 squared is 9. Minus 4ac. 4ac gets 4 1 times 2, 8. Over 2a. 2a, 2 times 2 gets 4. Right? So, x is, we have two answers, yes? Because this is plus and minus. With plus gets negative 3 plus 1 because 9 minus 8 gets 1. 1 comes out from radical, gets this one. 4 gets negative 2 over 4, negative half. Yes? So in this case, we can say x was cosine, huh? Cosine theta equals to negative half. How about the other option? Other option was x equals to minus of this. Negative 3, negative 1, 4, negative 4 over 4 gets negative 1. Yes? In this case, we have cosine of theta, because x is cosine of theta, is negative 1. Okay? This one. And this is the cosine theta, sine theta. This one. This is not 1, negative 1, 0. Right? Good. Good. In the first case, 1 gets cosine of theta is cosine of theta gets negative half. Okay. We are looking for this theta because we have answer of this one. We knew that. You knew that the sine of 30 degree gets, and cosine of the complement of this one, complementary angle of this is 60. It's the same, right? This is negative, negative, right? Actually, this is positive, negative. Just regardless of the sign, okay? The cosine of 60 degrees gets half. Okay, this is cosine of theta is negative half. Cosine is positive here and here. Yes, the first and fourth quadrant. But here, the second and the third quadrant, this is a cosine is negative. So the angle must be here. Good. The reference angle is 60 degrees. Right? 60 degrees is here, for example. This is reference angles because this is exactly like this one. But here is exactly the like cosine of 60 degree but negative side. And this one too. This angle has the same cosine, negative cosine. Okay, what is this? You can, if you have access to calculator, you can say, for example, what is the cosine? Arc cosine of negative half. Because the arc cosine of this one gets theta. Yeah, what is theta? Here we know that the cosine of 60 is half. But in this quadrant is not 60, is 180 minus 60. Yes? We know that cosine of 180 minus 60, cosine of 120 degree is, right? Okay. Theta can be 120 degree. Yes? Or in this way. In this way is cosine of 180 plus 60 is cosine of 240 degree is negative half. Yes? So theta can be 120 or 240 degree. Yes? Because this is negative. How about the cosine of negative 1? You see that? Okay, cosine of negative 1 is here. You see this. In case 2, we have cosine of theta is negative 1. We know that the cosine of theta is here is pi or 180 degrees. Here is negative 1. Yes? Okay, so we can say arc cosine of negative 1 is theta. Okay, theta is pi or 180 degrees. Yes, because it's here is. You can say 180 degrees or you can say negative 180 degrees. Both are same. Can be this or theta can be negative 100 degrees. It's the same thing. Good? Okay, this is the answer because we were looking for the theta because cosine of theta was in question, but when we find this one, substitute for x. X is cosine theta, and we solved this one and we got this. According to this, we need to memorize sine. Sine of 0, sine of 30 degrees, sine of 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. And here, when you know that the sine of 30 degree, you should know that you can guess this one because this is complementary angle to this one. Okay, we work on this one in previous videos, and you know that. Okay, hope you like this one, and I come back with another example of trigonometric equations. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.